Most coaches think that scaling means getting more clients. But the truth is, if you're only selling your time, you'll always hit a ceiling. In this video, I am going to show you the secret path that coaches are using to scale without burning out, and why almost nobody's talking about it. So I know that if you're a coach, you probably love what you do. But you're tired of repeating the same lessons, explaining the same frameworks, and feeling that your income depends on how many hours you work. So I know that you might feel trapped and basically feel like an employee of your own business. And I know that many of you have been realizing that just doing one-on-one isn't going to scale your business. And the thing is, the real difference between coaches who are trapped in one-on-one and those scaling to 10K, 20K, even 30K a month is not more hours, it's leverage. And the way to build leverage is by digital products. So I met this coach who weekly spent at least 30 hours on one-to-one calls. She started to burn it out, she was tired of repeating the same lessons, and basically she was burned out. Then she came to us and asked for the solution, and of course, digital products. So what we did is that we started with 2 mini MVP products with an ebook and a guide, just to test the formats, the ideas, how we package the information. And in those guides and in that ebook, we just packaged the most repeated task and the most repeated lessons she always gave to her clients. Of course, they perform really well, and we just asked as much feedback as possible to her audience. These two, of course, were just freebies. Based on that, we created a main digital product. In this case, was a series of pre-recorded workshops. We went to step by step how to get her customers to point A from point B. But what their audience didn't notice was that we were using those mini 2 MVPs, which were freebies, just to clarify and validate the offer, the demand, the information, so we just confidently sell the main digital product, because we knew that her audience wanted and needed them. Also, just to add more value, we added other 2 mini digital products to that main one. We added a workbook and another guide. Also, what we did is that we created a whole pre-launch strategy for her since day one that we started working. She was constantly posting on her social media, especially through Instagram, asking her audience what did they want and need. So she had nutrition, mindset, and workouts. So we started making her audience choose between those 3. Then we started tailoring those informations in order to create those mini MVPs. And once they performed well, everything was set up before it even started. And you can only take so many calls, right? And every time you stop working, your revenue does too. But it wasn't her case, especially because when you productize your whole business, you're just making yourself more accessible to your clients. Especially because if it's even 1 a.m. and they want to buy something from you, you just go to a digital store and buy it while you sleep. That is the power of a digital product. You're just gonna be more accessible to your clients. You're gonna have your information just in 1 click away. And if you ever said, I'll create something later when I have more time, that's the trap, because you're gonna get caught up in all of this. And I also see many other people trying to sell how to make a course, and they sell a course on how to make a course for 4K. But the problem that I saw with this is that people do not have time to execute all of this. So you're caught up in one-to-one sessions, answering emails, DMs, making plans, and lots of things. So they spend 4K in something that they're not gonna use. But the solution for this is a done-for-you service. It's exactly what we do at Social Boost Media. The assistant of everyone else teaching you how to create a course, we just make it for you. And not even a course, because everyone thinks now that they have to have a course. But what they do not know is that not every audience desires a course. Some just want workshops, others want masterminds, others want just workshops. That is the reason why we create first 2 MVPs, to clarify what your audience needs. We're just going to create a main product based on what they say. So what you have to do is to create leverage. Leverage means that your knowledge works for you, even when you're not on a Zoom call. And that is what digital product does, because one digital product is a repeatable system in which you're not included. We basically create it once, sell it forever. And also you're gonna be able to impact more people at once. Instead of just fully booking your calendar, you're just going to go to a digital store, buy whatever you have there. It is more accessible, everyone can buy it, and you can just be working on something else. And your business is not longer kept by hours. Also, if you would like this guide in which we tell you exactly how we do it, we'll show you the results of some previous works. If you want to just take a look, just let me know in the comments. So If we want a step-by-step framework, first we're going to identify the transformation that your audience wants. Generally, this is the part that you repeat the most in your one-to-one or question that you get asked most of the time. 2. Then just build it on a clear structure. 3. Just package that in a detailed product. So once the framework is done, you just have to package it into something that is really digestible. And the last step is just launch it and sell it with the right funnel. So the product worked for you. And I know that it seems really simple, but this exact framework I use with the coaches and experts that work with us at Social Boost Media. And it works every single time. And this isn't just about making a course. It's about creating a system that scales your impact and gives you freedom. And well, it is not just about just giving you freedom. It is about building authority. Because now you're gonna have a product-based business. And every new product, every new launch compounds authority, grows your audience, engage them, and builds more income streams to you. So remember that scaling as a coach isn't working harder. It's about working smarter. And digital products are just more this way. You can make them now. So if you find this useful, just hit subscribe and share it with another coach who needs to hear this. If you're ready to write deeper, just give me a comment or shoot me a DM here. And I'll show you exactly how to scale your coaching business into an scalable product. See you soon.